Months after schools closed because of the pandemic, school leaders are now trying to figure out how they'll reopen this fall. Our Matthew Foltz talked to some concerned parents who want answers.
Isolating our children, I just don't think is the answer.
Sitting 6 feet apart with signs in their hands at Glen Allen High School, Henrico County parents came out to show school leaders how they feel about their kids going back to school this fall.
We see the risks of having our children out of school seems to far outweigh the risk of actually sending them.
Julia Schreipling is one of the parents who attended the joint work session with the Henrico County Board of Supervisors and school board members.
So there's challenges on both sides.
The meeting was scheduled to discuss if and when the schools should reopen during the coronavirus pandemic.
We do want our kids back in schools, but we don't want to lay our heads down at night knowing that one child died because we didn't take the appropriate time to make sure we did everything that we could.
Tuesday, Governor Ralph Northam announced Virginia will enter phase 3 of reopening on July 1st. Under the state's guidelines, students will be allowed to return to school with social distancing measures in place.
Based on that phase 3 guidance, we see recommendations in place for continued social distancing, daily health screenings.
Right now, the county is looking at several options for students to return in September, but most parents here are hoping that their kids return to the class full time.
Children need to be in school, and parents need to get back to work, and teachers need to be able to teach, and they can't do that if they're worried about their 7-year-old home 3 days a week.
But not everyone here agrees. Some parents urge school leaders to be cautious.
Going back to school full time for everybody would be absolutely dangerous, and I don't think that it's a good idea at all.
We fully understand there's people who are scared about sending their kids back to school, and I respect that and I get it. But there's a group of us who also want the choice.
And that was Matthew Foltz reporting. Henrico will send a community survey today to get feedback from parents. Meanwhile, Chesterfield school leaders are discussing 6 different reopening options and will vote on an option in July, while Richmond schools are looking at 4 options and will meet next week to discuss them.